United States is running concentration camps on our southern border. And that is exactly what they are. They are concentration camps.
A clean, modest, and comfortable room for 3 immigrant boys who've had a harrowing journey. 46 boys live in this 18-bedroom house. Many have to be taught some of the most basic life skills.
We can have, okay, whatever. I want to talk to the people that are concerned enough with humanity to say that we should not, that never again means something.
Yeah, never again means something. How's this for never again? Never again should our retard Soros puppets like you be allowed anywhere near an office of government unless it is to scrub the nasty-ass shitters in Leavenworth prison.
And that the fact that concentration camps are now an institutionalized practice in the home of the free is extraordinarily disturbing.
Yeah, we see how extraordinarily disturbing these concentration camps are. Shit, if that's a concentration camp, sign me up.
And one of its primary roles is to house unaccompanied immigrant minors.
I wish my kitchen was that nice.
Today, it's also sheltering children separated from their parents at the border because of President Trump's zero-tolerance policy.
And we need to do something about it.
Yeah, we need to do something about it. Let's start with getting rid of propagandists like you, and then treating veterans to these luxury accommodations instead of pissing away taxpayer money to coddle these illegal invaders. How about that?
A place that takes pride in caring for the most vulnerable and traumatized of the recent immigrants. Virginia Senator Tim Kaine was coming out of the facility as we entered.
This is a high-quality program.
This is not just about the immigrant communities being held in concentration camps.
Let's face it, folks. Nobody is that fucking stupid. This is pure and simple vitriolic propaganda. And the fact that this weasel has the balls to even say something like this shows you that she thinks you're even more fucking stupid than she is.
Being a crisis, this is a crisis for ourselves. This is a crisis on if America will remain America in its actual principles and values, or if we are losing to an authoritarian and fascist presidency.
Fascist? This dipshit is a fascist, and she's too stupid to even know it. What do you expect from a Creedmoor reject that doesn't know what a garbage disposal is?
There are 10 spacious houses on the complex. They have a library here, well-appointed classrooms, a soccer field, and a gym. The immigrant children are housed and schooled here.
You know, I don't use those words lightly. I don't use those words to just throw bombs. I use that word because that is what an administration that creates concentration camps is.
We should all be so lucky to live in concentration camps like the ones we see here. This asshole is not out of touch. She lives in Libtardistan.
A presidency that creates concentration camps is fascist. And it's very difficult to say that because it is very difficult to accept the fact that that is how bad things have gotten.
It is very difficult to understand how someone who obviously doesn't live on this planet gets any votes except by fraud. We need to purge this retard right now.
But that is how bad things have gotten.
They're not at all comparable, in the slightest.
I think Congresswoman AOC needs to apologize, not only to the nation, but to the world.
Don't hold your breath waiting for an apology from a satanic automaton who has just enough gray matter to keep a heart beating and a mouth spewing lies and utter bullshit. Every World War II veteran and every Jew, especially Holocaust survivors, should go scorched earth on this piece of shit and throw her out of Congress by force.
They are entirely different realities. Of course she was wrong. You cannot compare what the Nazis did in concentration camps, unfortunately, is without any historical. I mean, it's a horrible moment in history. There's no way to compare.
Big news though for you now. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez destroyed after a Holocaust survivor released a video that she does not want anyone to see. Of course, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez refused to apologize for her comparison. In a powerful video that was just released, 2 male Nazi concentration camp survivors went scorched earth on the Socialist Democrat lawmaker, calling her comments a political stunt.
AOC, look at me.
My name is David Tuck.
My name is Sammy Steigman. I am a Holocaust survivor.
I'm a Holocaust survivor. I was in 4 concentration camps. We have no concentration camps here. This is just a political comment.
I went through it. How can you, looking at my face, telling me that the camps that we have in the South are concentration camps? What you are doing, you are insulting every victim of the Holocaust. Shame on you.
She's in politics. She's looking out for herself. There must be a purpose, a reason. Why would she say it? She wants to be popular? You can't be popular, but annihilating other people. Don't talk to me about concentration camps. The first camp was Posen Stadium, and then I went to Auschwitz, then I went to Mauthausen, then I went to Gusen. From every 10 Jews, 9 were killed. I was lucky. I still have the number on my arm. Nobody can deny that the Holocaust never happened to me.
I'm not only a Holocaust survivor, I was in a labor camp. What happened is I was subjected to medical experiments, and later on a German woman saved my life when came a stage that I was dying of starvation.
Think about it. When I lived in bread and water, I wake up in the morning and I said, please God, let me see the light the next day. When I heard that we are free, and I looked up in the sky and said, tell me, where can I go? And I came to America.
I've went through it. I knew what it does to people. And by doing that, it took away my incentive to be the best that I can be. I achieved that goal here in the United States.
I'm finished with those words, America. Send the kids to school. Make sure they have education. It's still the best country in the world. Enjoy life. We have no concentration camps here. God bless you all. Thank you.
She needs to be kicked out of office immediately. If you agree with that statement, please give me a thumbs up down below and hit that share button. Blast this everywhere that it needs to be seen.
I want to show all of you something. This is my father's casket flag. And you see down in the lower left-hand corner, there's a Nazi emblem with the swastika that he took off a German officer that he dispatched, along with his medals and his dog tags and his rifle, and the picture of my father and my mother hang prominently on my living room wall. These assholes have no idea what Nazis are. They call people Nazis when they themselves are Nazis. I can truly say that I have never, ever in my life heard such disgusting drivel out of the mouth of a fucking retard in my entire life. These people ought to be purged from Congress. They ought to lock them up and throw away the key. Ladies and gentlemen, not since I saw the movie The Boy in the Striped Pajamas have I ever got so emotionally twisted behind something. Now, we know we have to consider the source. And the source is a MK Ultra mind-controlled automaton who will say just about anything to desperately hold on to the small cadre of retards that are still voting Democratic, that still think that the Hildebeest, the oven mitt fashionista, is God's gift to mankind. Because all of their other voters, the Hispanics, the blacks, the Asians, have all long ago walked away from the Democratic Party. And I don't know whether she's going to do the Democratic Party any good, or she is the last straw that broke the camel's back for the rest of people with two brain cells to rub together to turn their backs and realize that the Democratic Party has long ago turned into the Nazi Fourth Reich. And after two Nazi corroborator presidents, the Bushes, whose grandfather was a Nazi, and following him, I don't know what the hell Obama was. Nobody knows where he came from. He don't have a birth certificate. He just appeared. And you mean to tell me that America voted for him twice? I don't think so. And I don't think anybody voted for occasional Cortex either. This is all voter fraud. This is all Twilight Zone material. This cannot be allowed to stand. My father fought the Nazis. He knew what Nazis were. And after World War II ended, they brought those motherfuckers over here. Operation Paperclip. And how the Jew hunters missed this testicle-faced son of a bitch is beyond me. But I think the storm is coming. Because lacking the storm, you're going to have a whirlwind revolt. And those two Jews that appeared that were outraged at Ocasio-Cortez's statement absolutely did not go far enough. Did not go far enough. I'm not for censoring anybody's speech, especially occasional Cortex's speech, because it shows glaringly obvious to everybody who has half a brain what a retard she is and what the Demon Rat Party really stands for. They are a bunch of lying, traitorous scumbags. And I'll tell you what, I'm not even going to say what I have on my heart, because it's just going to get me thrown off of DareTube for the fourth time. But read between the lines. These people need to be dealt with in the only fucking language they understand. Please subscribe to our backup channels, Whirlwind Revolt, Inglorious Patriots, and Net4Truth USA 2 Patriot Channel. You can also find us at Net4Truth USA on BitChute. We fly so close to the target, we're on our 4th fighter jet. We will be relentless truth seekers until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description, but for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears. Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/Net4Truth USA. If you are viewing this video on BitChute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.